you like to share one of your youth that comes to your mind as very strong?
Big believer in whether you think you can or can't, you're right. And today, more than ever, that is true. We all have access to the entirety of human knowledge in our pocket and an AI tool that can help you do whatever you want. So conceptually, if you think about your mind as a muscle, this fear of failure muscle is often what holds us back. And if I were to ask you, tell me a story about one of the first times that you remember letting your parents down as you were growing up, or your friend and family. And the first thing that came to mind right now is probably maybe you broke something in the house, or you stained something nice, or it was an early car accident. And that was a really big deal to you at that time because it was your biggest failure, and you probably cried. You're young, you were a child. For me, I grew up on a family farm. And so as soon as your feet could reach the pedals, they put you behind the steering wheel of the truck. And that just happened a little earlier for me than most because I'm pretty tall. But I get in the truck and I'm reaching the pedals. It's a stick shift too. So it was also learning a new skill. And I peering over the steering wheel, and I just drive it right into a big old ditch. Ugh. And I hop on the two-way, just a radio, to call my dad. And I say, 18 to 15? And he said, yep, go ahead. I crashed it. And he was in the same field, and so I got out of the truck and I walk, and I got tears all over my face walking through the field. I'm probably 9 years old. I go tell my dad, and in my head I was like, I ruined it. It's done. Truck's gone. It cost him 20 grand or whatever the truck cost. And I get in the sprayer with him, and he just asked me, well, did you put it in 4-wheel drive and try and back it out? No. Oh, easy fix. In my head, the whole world had ended. To him, it was just another day. And if you fast forward and you ask yourself that same question today, what is the biggest failure that you've experienced recently? Maybe it's a failed business. All I've ever done is build businesses that fail. That's what entrepreneurship is you just try things and they don't work out, and every once in a while something works. But most of the time you're failing, which is really just learning. All of your adaptation comes from learning. If you go to the gym, you're gonna get stronger if you don't fail, if you don't ever push yourself. It's the same thing in life. You have to go fail in order to grow. And that has been the most formidable lesson to me. Is grew up on a farm. It was a safe place to fail. You get to learn things way earlier than many otherwise would. And then I went to the Air Force Academy. I was an officer in the military for a decade. All they do there is just tear you down. Doesn't matter how strong you are, how smart you are. Whole premise of military training is to find that point where you're going to fail and push you past it. And then realize that it's not all about me. I've got a team around me. The team's gonna lift me up. I need to lift myself up. Get to the other side of the failure, you realize I'm gonna be okay. It's all right. Still got a roof over my head and I'm still breathing. I've got parents that love me, friends and family that love me. Push forward. You just do that over and over and over again, just on a larger and larger scale.